we're not even sure kung talaga nakadetain pa itong si Zaldico sa Czech Republic, di ba? Pero yun ang impression based on the information announced by the president. Pero kunwari nga, assuming meron siyang Portuguese passport, pero na-detain siya dahil wala siyang travel documents, ano yung pwedeng gawin doon? Di ba pwedeng ipaproduce lang sa kanyang travel documents kung meron man siyang Portuguese passport, and then that's it. Okay na siya.
Simple
Laya
as
na siya.
that. You're absolutely right. Kasi, tanda natin, on a legal level kasi, if assuming he's Portuguese, di ba? On a legal level, he is a citizen of Portugal, but he's also a citizen of the European Union, meaning he has the liberty of movement or freedom of movement across the European Union and the Schengen states. So that's the first principle that we need to go back to. Laging tinatanong sa akin, if you're traveling as a European citizen across Schengen states, do you need your passport? Ideally, you should bring your passport because you're still crossing national borders kahit na open borders ang Europe. Pero European citizens typically only just carry their national IDs. So, carte d'identité in France or tarjeta de identidad in Spain, and in Portugal, same thing. Hindi nila kailangan magpresenta ng passport sa check-in, parang domestic flight lang yan. Pero in this particular case, yun nga sa sinasabi, ang dami nagka-question, bakit parang ewan na nag-travel siya to a different country outside Portugal na
Yun
wala
nga.
siyang dalang passport? Kasi
Yes.
nga, European citizens can do that unless nasa ibang immigration space ka, meaning the open common space ng Ireland, which is the Republic of Ireland, which is a part of the European Union. Pero kasi yung kanilang immigration space is combined with the rest of the United Kingdom, meaning Northern Ireland as part of the Good Friday Agreement, and England and Scotland. So, for example, if you're traveling between Dublin, which is in the Republic of Ireland, to London, there are no passport controls. But if you travel from Dublin, which is a member of the European Union, but not a part of the Schengen states, and you're traveling to Paris, dadaan ka sa immigration controls. Papakita mo ang passport mo. So in that situation, kailangan yung passport talaga, the best nila. Even within Schengen zones, European citizens are encouraged to bring their passport, pero the identity card is sufficient.
So that probably explains kung bakit nagta-travel siya ng ganun-ganun lang. Kasi ang impression ng marami dito is napaka-brazen naman ni Zaldico. Pinaghahanap siya dito sa Pilipinas. Tapos magta-travel ka pa by land, going to Germany, kung galing ka man sa Portugal. Yun yung possible explanation yan. Again, we don't know for sure dahil napaka-scant ng mga detalye. Tama?
Correct.
Okay.
And
So
I'd
meron
like
siyang
to
freedom of
just
movement.
correct. And I'd just like
Okay.
to contrast that with, paano si Mr. Roque? Kasi usually nakikita natin yun sa mga commentaries, di ba? Si Mr. Roque kasi, he holds a Philippine citizenship, di ba? And we're assuming here that Mr. Ko is holding Portuguese citizenship, hence a Portuguese passport. So talagang may freedom of movement talaga siya within Europe. Si Mr. Roque, parang wala siyang freedom of movement as an asylum seeker, for example. Dapat kung saan siya nag-claim ng asylum or saan dinidinig yung asylum niya, dapat nandun din lang siya.
Sa Austria.
So Austria in this case. But that being said, the key difference there is being a foreign national within the Schengen states that theoretically open borders, you are still required to carry your passport. That's also put that one more level kasi may isang lawyer from the Philippines na nakabase sa The Hague. I just forget who said this, but he was saying na being a residency card holder in the Netherlands allows you to travel freely between states. Not necessarily true, because the residency card proves your residency. It's like the visa. But you're still supposed to be carrying your passport together with the residency card when you're moving around the Schengen states. So, Mr. Roque, assuming walang asylum claim, he should be moving around with a visa or with his passport. Mr. Ko is different if he's a Portuguese citizen. He can just carry his national identity card.
Okay. Ito pa isang scenario, no? Again, pasensya na po sa mga viewers natin kasi napaka-scan po ng mga detalye meron tayo. We're just trying to talk about the different scenarios. Pero ang goal dito, syempre, paano mapapanagot ito si Zaldico dahil napaka-tindi ng korupsyon na inaako sa laban sa kanya. Okay. Option ba sa kanya mag-file ng political asylum elsewhere there? Assuming Portuguese passport holder siya or hindi?
Well, assuming he's a Portuguese citizen, he does not have the right of asylum in his own country. That's number one. If he's going to file an asylum claim within the European Union, another state, for example, like France, I doubt very much that that would be entertained because nga, he's a citizen of a safe country, meaning Portugal. Besides, he also has the right to remain in another EU country, being an EU passport or EU citizen. So may prinsipyo kasing sinusundan ng asylum law and ng refugee law that if another country, for example, offers you refuge, for example, you're fleeing the Philippines, let's just put more simply, tapos pupunta ka sa ibang bansa to flee the Philippines at pina-persecute ka politically or because of your ethnicity, for example. Punta ka sa Amerika, humingi ka sa US ng asylum. Turns out, Canadian citizen ka rin pala. May right ang United States to say, you don't need asylum. We're not going to give you asylum because you're a citizen of a safe country, Canada. So bakit ka humingi ng asylum sa US? Otherwise, if you allow that, it allows asylum seekers to basically just do forum shopping. So I doubt very much within the EU system that he would be able to do this, let alone sa international level, for example. Iba ng usapan kung pupunta siya sa isang state na political yung sistema ng asylum na hindi naman nakadikit dun sa convention, yung 1951 nga tsaka 1968 protocols.